Hello family, it's day 26 of my video journal, and today I have a message for the cutters. And these are women who actually get paid to amputate the clitoris of the girl child. Like I said, this has been my journey, and I don't just want to limit it to the surgery that I had 3 months ago. Also want to talk to survivors as well as activists and cutters and political leaders. So I have 2 questions for you, actually 3. Why do you do it? That's 1. 2, do you enjoy sex? And 3, the third question is, when you urinate, does it hurt? And does it take a long time for you to urinate? If it takes a long time for you to urinate and if it hurts, then it's due to female genital mutilation. If you do not enjoy sex as a cutter, because you have to have gone through female genital mutilation to become a cutter, it's because you went through it yourself. And I know that the argument has been, oh, I do it because I have a family to support. It's a source of income. I understand that. But do you know the damage that you are doing to young girls who grow up to be women like myself, like you, the cutter yourself, who may never enjoy sexual pleasure the way God intended, because you're taking away from us the most vital, the most important part of a woman's sexual life, you know, and that's the clitoris. The clitoris has so many nerves connected to it and to other muscles around the pelvic area, like I said in one of my other videos. But I know as a woman you would want to enjoy sexual pleasure. I know as a woman you would want, like when you go to urinate, depending on the type that was done to you, I know for a fact that you would not want to just sit there for minutes or maybe even hours waiting to urinate. I know you would not want to sit there in pain trying to urinate. So my appeal to you is, what can we do to make sure that this practice ends? What can we do? We as in survivors of female genital mutilation, what can we as activists do? What can we as a community do? What can we as a nation, you know, do to make sure that this practice stops, and make sure that you, the cutters, this, I'm talking to you right now, make sure that you have another source of income, a legal source of income, that you can stop actually torturing girls for the rest of their lives, you know, because I know there are women out there who talk about cutting thousands of girls. You know, how do you even sleep at night? You've shed so much blood, you know. I'm sure some of these kids die during the process. So my question to you, my message to you is, we need to come together to find a way to protect the girl child, because as a woman, as a 44-year-old woman, it happened to me when I was 11. My life will never be the same, even though I went through clitoral reconstruction surgery, but it will not be the same. It will not be the way God intended for it to be. And I don't know, many women out there, millions of them out there, may not have the opportunity to have the surgery to, you know, restore their clitoris. So what do we do for them? I need you to talk to us. I know that when we come in, we have to when we talk about, oh, ending female genital mutilation, or eradicating female genital mutilation, it's a practice that's been going on for centuries, and it's not going to happen. That kind of change is not going to happen overnight. And that's why I always tell people that in order for this to end, when we're going to talk to these women, we have to respect them. We have to respect their culture, their tradition, whatever it is, we respect them. And we come in love, and then we educate them. So hopefully we can all come together and work to protect the girl child. I love you. I'm one of yours. I'm one of your daughters. And I just want us to know that what we're doing to the girl child is wrong in the sight of God, because God created us with that body part. And I just want us to see what we can do to make sure that this ends, so that everybody can be happy and live, you know, the life that God intended for us. Thanks for following, and thanks for watching. And tomorrow, which is day 27, I have a question for political and community leaders. Till tomorrow, ta-ta.